Did you know this? That graphic designing plays a major role in architectural as well as interior design. When you're client pitching, when you're having your internship portfolio done, or you're doing your academic projects, graphic design, font, typology also plays a major role in the life of a designer. Now, let me be clear. I'm going to discuss four design trends which you can add to your architectural and interior design portfolios and make them stand out from the rest. Now, because there is so much competition in the market, your resume and your portfolio should stand out. I'm going to discuss a few graphic design trends today so that you can make your portfolio stand out. And this will connect to the younger bosses, the younger generation, and also the Gen Z, Gen Alpha as well. So make sure you connect to us via subscribing to the channel and also commenting on this video. Here's the trend. I'm going to show you a few photo montages that have been made in terms of graphic design trending principles. Now, these days, graphic design, you see posters, you see advertisements at a lot of places. Why can't you apply all these typography techniques and font techniques into your architectural design portfolios to make them client ready, to make them stand out of the rest, and to get you a better job as well? This is the first slide that I made wherein there's a lot of layering of drawings done. There's a layering of papers, there are layering of textures, patterns. So this is something which will remind you of your childhood days, wherein you used to make scrapbooks. This is something very similar to that. As you can see, I have already applied it to a few design principles here. So if you can see, these are photos literally taken up from Pinterest, and I'm just showing you how you can add these to your design portfolios and make them interesting. So if you see the first one, wherein they've added amusement colors, wherein they've added the use of circle, the use of lines, the use of basic principles to attract. In the second render as well, there is layering done, wherein there's a sky added and a few trees, and at the same time there's a cut there and there's a human figure there. So this looks and resembles something like a scrapbook. Remember, we used to add pictures, textures, handmade papers on top of images to just make them look interesting, to make interesting cover pages. Our moms used to help us. This is something exactly related to that, and you will definitely this will take you to the good old days. If you see this also, this is something that you can add in your humanities lecture, and you can probably add in your theory of materials. There are a lot of other subjects, electives, representation, drawing, interior design, where you can add some things like this as your concept. And there's this outline given to the statue, suddenly making something old to the new. Also, you can add like black and white images, with primary use of primary colors, that is your red, yellows, and blues. So this is also going to make it look very interesting and make your portfolio stand out. Also, if you see this render, this is a very interesting render because they've added a different colored paper sky, and they've added a few illustrations of the sun. Even that, if you see, is sort of layered. So again, that is something really interesting. So this is where you can have the idea of adaptive reuse. This would be like your poster for your adaptive reuse. Today we're just here to discuss cover pages and font text. Even in your thesis books, you can add these kind of graphics to make it look very interesting. See, nobody wants to see a dead book, right? Why are we as interior designers and architects falling behind? Why can't we also make our pitches look interesting? Why can't we also sell our designs in such a way that people come back to us, and we market ourselves in such a way that people remember us through our fonts, through our typography, through our graphic design skills, through our representation skills. This is the entire idea of this video. Also, coming back to my video, there are multiple outlines done, and sort of hand brush techniques as well. So this can definitely done on Canva, Photoshop. All these softwares will help you come up with these kind of graphics. Even simple line drawings, fonts, highlighting, adding layers on top of layers. The next trend is something we will all love, putting it into our design. is the trend wherein there's a lot of use of primary colors attracting the kids basically. So nowadays, what is happening that even the kids are a major part of the design decisions. Even they have a certain idea, they have seen something somewhere, and even they are the part of the entire design. So why not add some layering and some textures for them as well? So these are some of the ideas wherein you can experiment with playfulness as well. Younger by nature, and they also like uh, the bright colors, warm colors, and they are also like very playful. So this is one trend that will probably attract them and make you stand out. So use of illustrations, use of iconography, something like these cartoon trends. Nowadays even anime has picked up, so why can't we add these kind of ideas to our portfolios as well. Something which is already trending, if we pick that on up earlier on, it's going to be definitely better for us in the long run. We can add colorful patterns, and if you want to show a certain concepts and if you want to show certain, parking spaces, why can't we add illustrations, cartoonist sketches to this particular idea? These are just idea level drawings or concept drawings, but definitely this works out for you because this will sort of show a lot of innocence in your portfolio, and at the same time it is going to be really great for you because there are going to be people who are definitely be attracted to this because of the quality of this portfolio, and you have to use this very smartly. You cannot make it look very kiddish as well. I know this is like a kinderland kind of a graphic trend, but this is definitely that you can try out in bits and pieces or probably for a few subjects first, and let's see how that works for you. Next up, we have varied kind of fonts. I mean, we are so bogged down by the fonts provided by Photoshop. It will remind you of some kind of brands. This will remind you of some kind of, very fresher items. So why can't we use this into our portfolios as well? Why can't we use these trends, pick up the trends that are already available and people are selling through posters like this. So why can't we just pick those trends up and put it in our portfolio and client presentations as well? So that we also can get a better output. People pick up interior designers and architects from social media. So if your social media looks something like this, and ultimately you are trying to sell your design, people are bound to text you. People are bound to come and ask you that how have you done this. Suddenly there is a sort of sense of attraction in these kind of fonts, and they look really mature, and at the same time there's a mix of two fonts. That's why it's called multiple variable, multiple sized fonts. We can also have our furniture pieces selling. So these are definitely some of the fonts that you can give it a shot. So if you see something like this, a curvy kind of a font, and then we have fonts wherein a few letters are written, but in between there is suddenly something which is very classical coming in. So this is like a mix of modern and classical. And in this, if you see, it's which is written, the U is popping out. Here the O is popping out. So even our catalogs, even our brand pages have to be sort of like this from now on, because this is going to attract a lot of people. You see these brush stroke techniques, the half brush stroke techniques will also help you get in the game. And you can definitely try these out, these diagonal techniques. I mean, if I can just replicate these fonts also, I would like definitely go ahead and try these out in at least one of my portfolios. Last but not the least is the biophilia trend. The biophilia trend also can be added into your graphic designs as well. These are also a few illustrations, a few layering done. So definitely I have more examples of packaging here, but the reason why these packages are sold, because they look very fresh, they look very authentic, and ultimately your designs will also look very very fresh, new, attractive. This is something that is going to attract to this generation's crowd. So you can definitely go ahead and try these graphic fonts as well. The reason why these are picking up is because people want to see transparency, people want to see organic, natural. And if that is something that your design is, if that sustainability is something that you offer, so these are the trends that definitely you should pick them up. And the use of greens, the use of illustrations, simple line drawings, florals, motifs, flowers, leaves. the list goes endless, but this is definitely worth here to stay. Even the color combination that you see, even the font that you see is very fresh. So ultimately people will understand that your designs are not outdated, they're fresh. So you can definitely go ahead and try this out. And yeah, these are my four trends. Wherein first I discussed a method of scrapbooking for you guys, wherein you can attach layers. Second, I discussed with you very playful and very Kinderland kind of fonts, and I motifs and illustrations that you can use in your designs. Third, we discussed multiple variable kinds of fonts, wherein a few fonts are attached with a hint of modern, with a hint of contemporary, and a hint of classical. Fourth, we discussed biophilia as a concept that you can add in your portfolios as well. Also, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe this video, and never miss another update from us. Let me know how the video was in the comments, and let me know if you are using these trends right away. I'm attaching these images to my description box, so you can definitely go ahead and check them out.